About a week ago I hit 800 subscribers. I was really going to do this video at 1,000 subscribers, but it was going to take me a very long time to get there. So it took me so long to get to 800. I was like, you know what, let's get to 800 instead. I'm going to do this video. The video in question I'm talking about is 50 facts about me, which you probably have seen going around YouTube, interwebs. And I thought I'd do my own, so my current subscribers who've all subscribed to me, so I'm so grateful for every single one of you, like I say in every single bloody video, but I thought you could get to know me a little better, so let's begin. Okay, so I put all the facts onto my phone, wrote them all down last night onto my phone under the notes so I could remember everything I wanted to say, so hopefully I won't warble too much and just get straight to the point. So let's begin. My full name is Rebecca Louise Pullen, but I absolutely hate the name Rebecca, so I prefer to be called Becky. I'm 23 years old, even though I look about 16, and I was born 4 days before Christmas, which technically means I'm on the cusp of 2 different star signs. I live in England. I was born in a place called Eastbourne. This is really funny actually. I lived in a town called Bexhill as last 5. Bexhill. My name is Becky. Bex. I just had to add that in. I work as a cashier in a supermarket, and I've been working there for about 4 years now, on and off, for like holidays and stuff. But my real dream is obviously to do YouTube full time as like a proper career. I love doing it so much. But my actual main goal at the moment is to work in TV. You'll like this one. I've owned many pets in my life, including goldfish, a cat, 2 rabbits, I've had guinea pigs. But my favourite one that's probably going to shock you guys the most is I used to own millipedes and stick insects as pets. My first ever friend in the whole wide world was a boy, and my first female friend wasn't until possibly primary school I can remember, and I think her name was Paris if I'm right. But I actually get on better with boys. I obviously have friends that are girls and I have friends that are boys, but I generally get on better with boys because I think I've got quite a laddish personality sometimes. I'm being followed on Twitter by James Bourne from Busted, Tiger Drew Honey, and Aaron Johnson from Angus Fong's Perfect Song is like my favourite film. My favourite part of this is a couple of weeks ago I was tweeted by Zoella. For World Book Day in Year 6, I dressed up as Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, and that was my first ever time in a newspaper that I can actually remember anyway. Apparently I looked really good. I am a massive fan of 5 Seconds of Summer. I've been to every single one of their concerts, apart from I think 1 actually, that's a lie. I also went to a concert where they got famous, One Direction. When I was younger, I really wanted to be a primary school teacher. I have 12 A to C GCSE grades, but maths is not one of them. I also have 3 A levels and 1 AS. I actually took an A level early because I completed a GCSE early. I'm now currently at university and I've just finished my 2nd year, and I completed my 2nd year with a very high 2-1, and just to be even more irritating, I passed my 2nd year 1 mark off the 1st, which is the highest grade in uni history. My degree is called Entertainment Technology. This is basically like entertainment industry, all the technology involved in that is what I study. When I was born, I was so small you literally could hold me in the palm of your hand. I would just sit there and that'd be me as a baby. I had absolutely no plan to go to university until a life-changing conversation when I was about 20. I am a very sensitive, emotional person, and I can cry very easily. And as an example of this, when I found out the UK had left the EU as half of my country had voted for that option, I burst into tears. Example, and embarrassing. But apparently I'm not the only one, so it's okay. I passed my driving and theory test both first time, but I haven't driven or owned a car since, and that was 2 years ago. When I completed sixth form, which is my A levels, I went to college after a 2-year course in childcare. Level 3 is like the highest you can get. But I absolutely hated it, so I left after a year. But I did get a paediatric first aid certificate from it. I am an organ donor. I really wanted to be an actress or a model when I was younger. I have starred in 2 short films, and one of those films I had a speaking part. I was on stage for 6 hours practicing the scene, my speaking part. When the film came out, they cut my speaking part out. I was fuming. I do suffer from anxiety and this makes me very, very shy. If I ever meet you and look like I don't speak to you, it's not because I don't like you, it's because I'm terrified that you won't like me. However, I do love meeting new people and making friends. I am a massive gamer girl. When I go shopping, I always go straight to Game or HMV or anything that sells games. But I don't like clothes shopping. The laddish part of me comes out. I don't like clothes shopping, so a lot of my clothes are quite old, and as long as they still fit me and I still like them, then I'll wear them. That is why I don't look like I've got very good fashion sense, because I have more new games than new clothes, and that is the truth. I'll only buy clothes if I have no choice. My name is on a royal crest, so technically I'm family of royalty, so watch out, bitches. I've only ever had 5 boyfriends in my life and only 2 were serious. My longest relationship ever was a year and 1 month, and my shortest was 6 weeks, and that's my most recent one. I mentioned this one in a previous video, but my first kiss was when I was 15 and it was a dare. He was my boyfriend at the time though, it wasn't just some horrible dare. Terrified. I am absolutely terrified of spiders and going to a dentist. I never change my hair, as you probably noticed in all my videos it looks the same, because I'm terrible at hairstyles and I don't actually know how to make any of the hairstyles as long as I leave it as it is. This one's embarrassing. I still don't know my right and left. Between the ages of 11 and 14 I used to wear braces. I have never dyed my hair, got a tattoo or even smoked ever in my life. At the age of 18 I was diagnosed with scoliosis, which is basically when your spine is not straight, it is actually an S shape. So you know, having a straight spine is clearly too mainstream for me, so I've got a curved one instead, but to be fair it's quite mild, so it's okay, it's not really bad or anything. My favourite YouTuber in the whole world is actually Zarella. And she's my inspiration because she has anxiety and has a YouTube channel and I really want her life. But my favourite gaming YouTubers have got to be Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I watch them all the time. Next 2 facts are from the same thing. My secondary school used to have a farm, so at the age of 11 when I first started there I joined a young farmers club and took a lamb to a show. And then I did it again about the age of 13, and that was my first ever experience with camping. I actually had to stay overnight at this location. I took another lamb, but it was my first time of camping and I've hated camping ever since. Speaking of camping, I have never been to a music festival. I've only been abroad to a few places, and that includes America, Tenerife, Spain, I know we're probably in the same place, and France. I would absolutely love to go travelling one day, but I do not have the confidence to go on my own, and I haven't found anyone yet who's willing to come with me, so I'm currently still stuck in England until it happens. I absolutely adore America, and I often say random phrases like sidewalk or trash or ATM. I know they're American phrases, but I say them all the time because that's how much I wish I was American. Please don't judge me. And please don't judge me for the next bit I'm going to tell you as well. I used to have a really weird crush on Barack Obama. I'd also love to emigrate to California one day. It's actually my dream. I'd love to live out there. I cannot accept compliments. So if you compliment me and I act funny about it, please don't be offended. It's just because I struggle to believe people when they compliment me. So it does mean a lot to get compliments, but I do really struggle to actually accept them because I don't believe they're real, if that makes sense. So I apologise if I've ever gone weird to anyone who's ever complimented me. I just don't take them very well. One of my big dreams is obviously to attend VidCon and Sunrun City as a creator. Have people actually want to meet me, because that'd be such an amazing feeling. I'm having actual fans wanting to meet me, be incredible. I started YouTube videos when I was 17 years old, but my channel is actually 8 years old next month. But I didn't actively upload videos until about a year ago. The channel is actually only technically 1 to 2 years old. Now this one I wanted to leave to the last because I know people don't always watch the whole video anyway, so it's okay. But I know how much of a bad light this has, so this is why I left it to the end. So I am a little bit nervous about admitting to doing this because I know there's a chance I'm going to get judged, I could lose subs for stating this fact, but one of my biggest passions I absolutely love as much as YouTube is pole fitness. Now I know you're thinking, oh my god, she's a pole dancer. I'm not a pole dancer. I do pole fitness, which is an exercise thing. It makes me so incredibly happy. It's so good for like toning your body, and I mentioned I have scoliosis and it's so good at controlling that. It helps the muscles in my back to stop my spine from getting worse, and I pretty much do it for medical reasons as well as how much I love it. But I started it over a year ago and I'd never looked back. So I know people are probably going to judge me for doing that. I was so nervous about admitting to that, but at the same time I was so happy that I finally got it out there. It's the best thing and I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to try it. Okay, I think that's the end of the facts video. I just want to say a massive thank you again to everyone who subscribed to me and helped me get to 800. It does mean a lot. If you like my videos, like, comment and subscribe to me. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Hope you found out a little bit more about me. It's been great, guys. Bye! First question is my first ever tweet. Luckily mine wasn't embarrassing, but I've got it on my laptop here so I can remember what it was. First ever tweet on this account, and just want to say Children Need was amazing and I'll always support it. #CIN rocks.